Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Mary, and in today's video I decided to do a Christmas ornament. This time I decided to do the little red truck, which is right here. This is the one I'm going to be making, and if you have kids, they might enjoy doing something like this. What you're going to need is you're going to need some shears to cut your popsicle sticks with, or you can just use scissors. Popsicle sticks. I got paint brushes because you're going to need paint brushes if you decide to paint. I have some beads here, buttons, and I have a piece of green felt that I went ahead and cut a triangle out of. And you're going to need hot glue. So basically, I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera down so y'all can see what I'm doing. So what we're going to do first is we're going to make the base of the truck, and you're just going to take a couple of your popsicle sticks, smooth this stuff out the way, and you're going to cut your ends off. And you're going to do 2 of those to make, actually you're going to need 3 cut, and you want to make sure that the 2 on the side is the same size, and it doesn't really matter too much on the top. So we have our 2 popsicles, our sticks cut, and I have 2 here that I'm going to go ahead and use. And then you want to cut 1 of your popsicle sticks to go across. So basically what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put some hot glue here. And then I'm just going to stick that on here just like this. And then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. But you want to have it like going at an angle. So you basically want it to look like this. And now I'm going to go ahead and glue this into place. So we're just going to put some hot glue here. And I didn't need that much, and I'm just going to hold this here, and I'm just going to wipe away any extra glue. And this is what we have so far. Next, we're going to take 2 more popsicle sticks, and we're just going to measure how we want them. That looks fine. But before you do that, take your buttons and you want to glue them into place. So I'm going to put some hot glue there and some hot glue there. So I'm just going to turn this over. And you can paint these any color you want. If you want your wheels to be black, you can paint them. And that's how I want that to go. And now we're going to take our popsicle stick and we're just going to line it up how we want it to look. I'm happy with that. So I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue here and here. And this is what we have so far. You want to take 1 more, and you want to make sure they're the same. So you're going to put some hot glue right here and right here. And I even put a little bit here to make them fit flush. And then we're just going to stick it down. This is what we have so far. Now what we're going to do is going to take our jumbo popsicle stick, and this is going to be the door. So we're just going to cut it. And we're going to cut again. And the door can be as wide as you want it to be. This is how it's going to go. Now I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of hot glue on the back. And be careful when you're using the hot glue because you do not want to get burnt. I know I say that in all my videos, but mostly because I've already been burnt. So I'm just going to slide that down a little more. And this is what we have so far. Next, you want to take one of those pieces of that stick, and you're just going to cut a little bit. And I'm just going to trim it up a little with my scissors. It's very small. And this is going to be the handle of the door. And you're just going to put a little bit of hot glue down, and just going to stick that handle into place. Just like that. Now you're going to turn it over. And if you want to use the plastic that you have here, that I have here, and you can just put that in the back, and this will be the window. So we're just going to put a little bit here and a little bit across here. And this is just plastic from a package. You can even use plastic from a Ziploc bag. And I got a little hanging over, so I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm just going to trim that down. And we have our window in place. Now, what we're going to do, and if you want to paint it, you can. But what you want to do next is you want to take a piece of felt, any color that you feel like you want to use, and you're going to cut a triangle. This one is too big, so I'm just going to go ahead and take my scissors, and we're just going to cut this down a little bit till it comes to a point. Come on, Coco. Come on. You got to sit still. Okay, y'all, if y'all been following my videos or watching them any length of time, y'all already know that my Coco likes to be center of attention. So, once you get your door in place, turn this camera a little bit. There's our door. And if you want to paint it, you can. Now, for your Christmas tree, you're going to take your felt, like I mentioned, cut it in a triangle. And you're going to take I'll put that down. Sorry about that. Alright, Coco, you're fine. And you're going to take a piece of that, and this is going to be the trunk of the Christmas tree, or I think that's what it's called. This is what we have. And you're just going to go ahead and put a little bit of hot glue on it. I'm just going to put it on the felt. So we're just going to put a little hot glue. And we're just going to go ahead. Let's do it this way. And we're just going to stick that down on here. Just like this. And now I'm going to take my brown paint, and we're just going to color the trunk of the tree. So we're just going to go ahead and paint it. And you can do front and back if you want to. So all I'm doing now is just painting it. And this is what we have. Now, I'm just taking off some of the strings from my hot glue gun. And then you're just going to take your tree and you're just going to put it how you want it to be. Like this. But if you want to put the little back end of the truck here, all you got to do is cut another piece of popsicle stick. And I'm going to cut that just a little bit off. And I'm just going to put it here, see how I like it. And I'll turn my tree around. And we're just going to put a little bit here. And that's the back end of the truck. Next, as I mentioned, you're going to go ahead and put your tree into place how you want it to look. So I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue here. And you're going to hold that there for a minute. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of hot glue on the back right here. And we're just going to glue this part down. And this is what we have so far. Now, all we have to do is go ahead and paint it. And the whole truck is going to be red. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to dip my, it's not the paintbrush I want. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and dip my paintbrush down off into the paint. And we're just going to go ahead and paint the truck. And if you want to paint the truck before you put the tree in, because you can totally do that too. And then the whole truck should be red. Unless you want to make it a different color. It doesn't have to always be red. But I always thought the little Christmas trees, the red trucks were so cute. And it is, like I mentioned, it is so hard to find them. I be hitting up multiple Dollar Trees and I have not had no luck. This part right here, the painting, this is the part I think the kids would like to do, because you can make it your own. Like, you can do so much stuff with it. You can make it multiple colors, or you can make it green. Does not have to be red. And I'm just going to go ahead and continue to paint. And this is what we have. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna paint the back. I will paint the back, but I'm not just gonna do it on camera. And once you get all of that done, this is what it's gonna look like. And we got to do one more thing to the one we just made. So we're gonna go ahead and take some of this ribbon that I got it off a package or something, I think. And you can use any type of hanging. You can use metal, wire. What else could you use? Pipe cleaner. Pretty much anything you want, you can use. But I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to hot glue my ends together like this. Actually, I think I need to make the piece a little bigger. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and cut it here. And I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue. And I'm just going to pinch them together. Very careful that I don't burn myself again. So yeah. So maybe I'll get it glued. Okay, we finally got it. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and turn this over, and we're just going to put a little hot glue down, and we're just going to stick our wire in here just like this. And I'm just going to hold it here for a minute, and this is what you end up with. And I didn't paint this all that great. I will repaint it, but this is what it's going to look like when it's all completed. And like I said, I think kids probably would like to make this. I think I might make some with a group of kids, some of my friends' kids, and for Christmas, so they can make their own ornament to hang on a tree, so they can say they have something on there. And if you really wanted to, and if you have a 1-year-old and this to say first Christmas, you could even put one or first Christmas or something like that. Just an idea. And yeah, that is it for that video. I had a lot of fun making my little red truck ornament for the tree. I know I've done a lot of ornaments here lately, but I'm gonna look around and try to do some come up with some ideas for Thanksgiving crafts. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead now and turn my camera back up so y'all can see me. Oops. So yeah, that was it for this video. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up and a like. Please feel free to share the video. And yeah, once again, thank you for watching, and I hope y'all have a very nice day. Bye.